Good evening. This is Pintun from OdishaTV.in bringing you today's news from Odisha. First, the headlines. Crime branch interrogates Sarathi Baba for the third day with the agency sleuths probing into his financial irregularities running into crores of rupees. Row over Gajvi's role in police excesses intensifies with lawyers striking work and opposition parties staging protests demanding his arrest. In a shocking incident, a train ticket examiner allegedly pushes a girl off train near Sambalpur, the victim undergoing treatment at Burla Hospital in serious condition. A Maoist cadre who was a part of the Naxal squad that shot dead MLA Jagabandhu Majhi in 2011 surrenders before police in Chhattisgarh. And shortlisting process for Odisha Citizens Award 2015 ends. 7-member jury selects 32 distinguished persons from 8 different fields for the award. Now the details. Sarathi Baba's grilling by the crime branch continued on the third day today with the cops probing his financial dealings for irregularities. According to sources, a team of crime branch sleuths are probing various financial transactions undertaken by the controversial godman along with the land holdings. A team from the cyber cell of the investigating agency also visited the income tax office in Cuttack to examine his tax records. On the other hand, a 6-member team of crime branch police also visited the sub-registrar's office in Kendrapada to look into his land and property related dealings. After the arrest of Sarathi Baba, shocking revelations about the self-styled godman is coming to the fore, especially on how he was collecting money from his devotees. Apart from Satyam Charitable Trust, whose financial transactions are being probed by the crime branch, Sarathi used to collect lakhs of rupees through organizations like Sarathi Samiti across the state. In Bhubaneswar, the Samiti was collecting money since 2003, as can be seen from the passbooks of 2 bank accounts. Samiti Treasurer Sukadeva Sawat admitted that many such centers exist at different places in the state. Sources said at least 27 organizations were running on Sarathi Samiti's name across the state.
हमको पोस्ट दिया 2009 बधे आपण खाता देखले जानिबे खाता जेबेटू मते समिति कराला आमी सेबेटू खाता मेंटेन करलु आमी सेटू सारथी जहा करतले भूल करचंती तांको निहाती दंड मिलिया दरकार.
Santosh Rahul alias Sarathi Baba seems to have become a crorepati with donations from his devotees. Crime branch sources said that the probe team has found 10 bank accounts of the self-styled godman having deposits of crores of rupees. They added the probe team has got details of his 4 bank accounts. Of them, rupees 1.2 crore was in deposit in one account. Besides, Rahul owns 4 vehicles. During his marathon interrogation yesterday, he revealed that 8 pieces of land are registered in his name in Kendrapada and Puri. Earlier in the day, the crime branch sleuths raided Rahul's house and a flat in an apartment in Bhubaneswar. The source said he paid rupees 55 lakh in cheque and rupees 1 crore in cash to take the ownership of a house in Bhubaneswar. A lodge located in the premises of his Barimula ashram was also searched. Besides, the local Tahsildar in presence of crime branch IG Arun Bothra undertook measurement of the ashram to ascertain the market price of the property. The sources, however, said that Rahul is not cooperating with the probe team during interrogation. Hence, the agency will pray the court tomorrow for 5 more days remand of Rahul, as his remand period will be over today. A 4-member team including 3 women officials of the state crime branch yesterday interrogated the women who had reportedly accompanied Sarathi Baba during his Hyderabad tour at her residence in Paradip. Accompanied by Paradip inspector in charge, the team went to her home yesterday morning and questioned her in order to know the kind of relationship she had with the Baba and other details. The girl, who is a student of SCB Medical College and Hospital in Cuttack, was shifted to her home from the hostel on Sunday evening following her complaint that there is a threat to her life. Meanwhile, the controversy intensified further with lawyers striking work and opposition parties staging protests across the state yesterday demanding the arrest of Santed SP Satish Gajviye and a CBI probe into the whole episode. Work in the courts throughout the state was affected due to the cease work strike called by All Odisha Lawyers Association in protest against police action on a lawyer. A 5-member team led by High Court Bar Association President Ashok Mahapatra visited Kendrapada and discussed about the matter with local bar association. Meanwhile, BJP activists staged demonstrations in front of almost all the police stations in the state, demanding immediate action against Gajviye. Even FIRs were lodged by the party leaders against the former Kendrapada SP at different police stations. The Saffron Party leaders also demanded a CBI probe into the reported links between Sarathi Baba, the cheat fund scam, and some political leaders. Similarly, a group of Congress leaders and activists shouting slogans and holding banners marched from Congress Bhavan in Kajala towards the collectorate in Kendrapada and laid a siege around it. They too demanded immediate arrest of Gajviye for the alleged police excesses on the protesters outside the ashram of the controversial godman.
आमे दावी करिछु जे सारथिंकर समस्त कलाकारनामा सीबीआई तदंत करा जाऊ क्राइम ब्रांच तदंतर रहस्य उन्मोचन हबो नाही
तालिबान भी बदे ई प्रकार करू नथबो जहा आम जिला सभापति संगे आदिवासी पिलांको संगे अन्य अन्य जनसाधारण संगे केन्द्रापड़ा करा जायछि एएसपी जहां को आमे जहां को अरेस्ट करबा पय आमे दाबी करूछु.
In a heinous act, a train ticket examiner allegedly pushed a girl off a moving train near Road Gate station in Sambalpur district yesterday following a spat over ticket. The girl was rescued from the tracks with serious injuries in her left leg and in other parts of her body. According to reports, the girl Rekha Nayak, hailing from Gaudapada area under Rengali block, was travelling in Sambalpur Express with a relative. She was thrown off the train by the TTE after a heated argument when she failed to show her ticket. The girl was admitted to the Burla hospital in serious condition. Meanwhile, Sambalpur Division Railway Manager DK Singh has ordered a thorough probe into the incident. Milap Usendi, who was part of the Naxal squad that shot dead MLA Jagabandhu Majhi, surrendered before police in Chhattisgarh yesterday. He was carrying a cash reward of Rs 8 lakh on his head. Wheelchair-bound Majhi, then a sitting ruling BJD legislator from Umarkot Assembly constituency in the state, and his personal security officer Pinku Patra were killed by 3 bike-borne assailants when the 39-year-old tribal leader was distributing land records at a public meeting in Gona village under Raighar police limits of Nabarangpur district on September 24, 2011. Besides Milap, 4 other Naxals, including 2 women, have also surrendered in Kanker district of Chhattisgarh, alleging exploitation of lower rank cadres by senior Maoist leaders of Andhra Pradesh. The other rebels were identified as Ram Sai Dugga, Juru Salam, Basantin alias Sandhya and Manki Dhruba. They gave up arms before the police and the district collector, Kanker Superintendent of Police Jitendra Singh Meena, said in Raipur. The central government has agreed to grant the demanded funds under the Deen Dayal Upadhyaya Gram Jyoti Yojana and the Integrated Power Development Scheme. It was revealed by State Energy Minister Pranab Prakash Das after meeting the Union Minister of State for Power, Coal and Renewable Energy Piyush Goyal in New Delhi yesterday. Earlier, the centre had approved only half the amount demanded by the state, but now whole of the Rs 4,700 crore will be released. In this regard, the Union Minister has called a meeting in the first week of September, said Pranab Prakash Das.
आमर जो डिमांड थिला दीनदयाल उपाध्याय आईपीडीएस रे तार अधा सैंक्शन होता तार डिमांड रखते नहीं आम जो 4,700 कोटी मागिଛୁ टोटाल फुल सैंक्शन करन बोली इन प्रिंसिपल से राजी होती बहुत जल्दी आम सहित मीटिंग हम सेप्टेम्बर 3-4 भितर इन प्रिंसिपल एग्री कर समस्त जहाँ 4,700 कोटी मागिଛୁ सब जिन दवापाई सब प्रोजेक्ट सैंक्शन करने जोड़ा आम कोल आम मागिलु कमर्शियल ताकू भी राजी होती बहुत जल्दी तार क्लारिफाई करेंगे से कौ जगह को देवे बोली कमर्शियल।
The Odisha High Court has yesterday ordered a crime branch probe into the irregularities in the 2006 education volunteer recruitment process in Kendrapada. Justice B.R. Sarangi, taking up the case, ordered the crime branch to complete the probe in 3 months' time and submit a report. Hearing a petition filed by Snehalata Tripathi and 71 others, the High Court issued the direction. According to a notification published on February 16, 2008, the state government had announced that priority should be given to teachers appointed as education volunteers under the Education Guarantee Scheme for recruitment as teachers in Mass Education Department. However, the teachers were not employed by the department, citing that the education volunteers appointed by NGOs and other associations were not approved by the Kendrapada collector. The petitioners moved the court, challenging the decision of the department. Demanding regularization of salary, 40,000 school teachers appointed under the block grant scheme statewide have taken to the streets yesterday, citing that there is a gross discrimination made against the block grant teachers, with only a quarter's salary of the regular teachers being paid despite the same workload. The teachers have demanded that the schools will remain locked up till their demands are not met. As many as 4,000 schools which have been locked up, and their 5 lakh students are being affected by the stare. Moreover, the protesters are also demanding that a notification in this regard have to be published by the state government rather than an announcement. In a spate of lightning strikes, 7 people were killed and 3 others were seriously injured in different parts of the state yesterday. According to reports, 3 persons were killed in Deula village of Nabarangpur district, while 1 person was killed and another seriously injured in lightning at Charada village under Binika block in Sonpur district. In another incident, a woman from Sonomara village under Talsara police station limits in Sundargarh district was killed in lightning last evening. Similarly, a woman from Lat village under Kuchinda police station limits in Sambalpur district was killed and another person was seriously injured. In Kalahandi district, a person was killed and another person got injured when lightning struck them the same evening. In a bid to provide houses to people of all sections of the society, the state government has decided to formulate a special policy soon and place it before the cabinet for approval. After the first meeting of Odisha Housing Mission, chaired by Chief Minister Navin Patnaik at the Secretariat in Bhubaneswar yesterday, Urban Development Minister Puspendra Singh Dev said the decision will be beneficial for economically weaker sections, low-income group and people living in slum areas. The state government will implement the scheme in coordination with the centre's Housing for All program, he added.
प्रथम पर्याय 1,80,000 per annum तो EWS मान को पाई कराई चे LIG पाई 3.6 lakhs per annum जो मान को ग्रुप थी वो ता भीतर जो मान आसुथिवे से मान को इतरे अंतर्भुक्त करा जिवो मैक्सिमम 1.5 लाख टंका केंद्र सरकार जोगाई देबे किंतु बाकी जहा ड्वेलिंग यूनिट रे खर्च होबो ताकू राज्य सरकार एवं हिताधिकारी वहन करिवे.
The state government has decided to set up 10 civil courts to deal with crimes against women. The Civil Judge Court Senior Division would come up in Cuttack, Puri, Ganjam, Baleshwar, Bhadrak, Jajpur, Kendrapada, Sambalpur, Balangir and Mayurbhanj. Besides, the government has decided to set up 5 civil courts in Pipili, Khadiyar, R. Udayagiri, Bir Maharajpur and Basudevpur. According to sources, following recommendations of a high-level committee, the government has decided to set up the courts. Earlier, the Odisha High Court had asked the government to set up the courts. The government has also decided to set up another 26 civil courts junior division in various places across the state. With a scanty rainfall since June till date, drought is staring at 6 districts of the state. Weathermen stated that the state has experienced 13% less than normal rainfall, whereas situation in 6 districts is alarming. In Puri, Noyagad and Khurda districts, 40% less rainfall, while Balangir witnessed 39% below normal rains, and Kandhamal and Koraput 37%. Usually, half of the cultivation work should have been completed by this month, but poor rainfall has hindered the work so far, bringing headache to farmers. The shortlisting process for Odisha Citizens Award 2015 ended yesterday. A 7-member jury team has shortlisted 32 distinguished persons from 8 different fields for the award. The jury members on Saturday scrutinized profiles of some prominent persons before finalizing 4 names in each category. From this year, an entrepreneur below 45 years of age would be recognized as Best Innovative Entrepreneur and will be awarded with a cash prize of Rs 10 lakh by the Falcon Group. The state's largest electronic media house, Odisha Television Networks, is presenting the award with an aim to honor prominent citizens of the state who have immense contribution towards the society in their respective fields. The award is given in 8 categories: politics, sports, entertainment, education, business, social service, agriculture, art and culture. Like every year, the winners would be chosen through public voting, said an official release of the media house.
भल लगिला जे चयन ठीक है, निरपेक्ष भाव उपयुक्त व्यक्ति चयन होती
अनेक ना आसीला और भर 4 जन ना सिलेक्ट होपर लोक पाक जो भोटिंग एवं जो ना सब सिलेक्ट होते माने कंट्रीब्यूट कर ओडिशा स्पोर्ट्स
कृषि ठारू आरंभ करी आईटी पर्यंत एवं उद्योग ठारू आरंभ करी शिल्प पर्यंत जो थे से पारदर्शिता आरंभ करें से प्रोत्साहन करने फाल्कन 10 लाख टंकार नगद राशि दब.
Before wrapping up, the headlines once again. Crime branch interrogates Sarathi Baba for the 3rd day with the agency sleuths probing into his financial irregularities running into crores of rupees. Row over Gajvi's role in police excesses intensifies with lawyers striking work and opposition parties staging protests demanding his arrest. In a shocking incident, a train ticket examiner allegedly pushes a girl off train near Sambalpur, the victim undergoing treatment at Burla Hospital in serious condition. A Maoist cadre who was a part of the Naxal squad that shot dead MLA Jagabandhu Majhi in 2011 surrenders before police in Chhattisgarh. And shortlisting process for Odisha Citizens Award 2015 ends. 7-member jury selects 32 distinguished persons from 8 different fields for the award. Thank you for watching. Good night.